A spiritual path is that which helps you gain clarity of who you truly are as a being. A guru is not just a physical person. The fact that you're watching this video itself shows that the Guru Tattva or energy is displaying the colors on your path already. Most of our notions of spirituality come from what we have heard from Eastern traditions such as Hinduism, Buddhism, etc. Most people think that it's living in an ashram, constantly doing rituals, reciting mantras, and yes, for some that may be true. But there is a huge context that we miss when we only limit spirituality to this category. True spirituality is investigating who you really are as an existence, and it is trying to find in your direct experience this highest truth. It doesn't matter what your beliefs are, because that doesn't take you closer to the truth until you directly experience it, and that means going beyond mere belief. And unlike the rigidity of our thinking in the previous centuries, spiritual paths are just as diverse as the human beings that live them. So it means regardless of whether you think you are an atheist, agnostic, spiritual, religious, you have a spiritual path you knowingly or unknowingly are already living, because everyone wants to understand who they are at some point, or everyone seeks meaning in their life, or everyone seeks happiness or peace in their daily life. And all of these tie back to the question of your existence. Now, the meaning of guru in Sanskrit is gu, which means ignorance or darkness, and ru, which means dispeller. So literally it means dispeller of darkness, or the light that dispels darkness. It's an inner guide that reflects in the outer. It starts with your intent to evolve. It can be a physical being, coaches, sages, mentors, spiritual masters, but I think there is no hard and fast rule. It could also be through books or scientific observation, through a different creature like an animal or a tree. It could be a living or a dead person, or it could be your own mind, your own positive thoughts, your own insights. Anything can be a guru. But the more tangible they are, the more easier it is to follow on your spiritual path. Ultimately, a guru is one who guides you on your path and points the way to that which you're seeking. And I think regardless of whether they have a physical form or not, your life is always sort of the bigger guide or bigger guru who's always leading you towards whichever way you're meant to go. And there is nothing that you can go wrong on. Even the seeming mistakes are all stops that you need to make on the path. So even when you don't have anyone to lean on, if you just remain observant, you will see that your situations are guiding you and teaching you, and that the answers already lie within you. So your higher self, or your life, or if you want to call it awareness, is always the forever guide. And you'll find that somebody whom you disliked or so-called enemy can also become a guru. Every situation where you find yourself uncomfortable is actually teaching you something or the other. They are helping your consciousness expand. So you become more and more accepting of the vastness of life, the diversity of life, and that shows you that your true nature, or who you are at the core, is unaffected by the worst situations, unlike what your mind and what your thoughts tell you, what you're used to. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.